Good morning, friends. Yesterday I had explained the first question of construction 11.1, and today from Arihant Coaching I will explain the second question of construction. I hope you have completed the homework. There are two constructions given as a homework, the similar to the first one. Now here, friends, see, construct a triangle of sides 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter and 6 centimeter, and then other triangle similar to it whose sides are 2 upon 3 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. So friends, first we have to construct the triangle, whatever we had done in class 8 and class 9. So first I will construct a triangle. The biggest side must be as the base side we have to consider. So biggest is 6 centimeter. So I consider 6 centimeter first. It is 6 centimeter of side. We consider it as BC. BC 6 centimeter I have considered. Then we have to consider 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter, two measurements. So first I will take the measurement of 4 centimeter and measurement of 5 centimeter. First I consider 4 centimeter like this. Yes, it is 4 centimeter. So from B, because any one side will be 4 centimeter. So here it is an arc of 4 centimeter. You can see. Then another side is 5 centimeter. So I will make another arc of approximately from C, and it is of 5 centimeter. You can see both the arcs cut at a point, and that point we consider as A. So it is point A. Now we have to join AB and AC. So here I will join AB with the scale and proper understanding, and then points A and C we have to connect. So this is the required triangle. This is 5 centimeter and this is 4 centimeter. Now friends, we have to construct another triangle similar to the whose sides are 2 upon 3 corresponding side of the first triangle. So friends, listen carefully. The new point now we have to construct. We had learned in similarity beta in chapter number 6. Similar triangles means ratio of the sides of the triangle are equal. So here we have to construct another triangle. First we have to concentrate on the ratio. So ratio is 2:3. You can see 2:3 ratio, it is a proper fraction. You can see. And when the ratio is proper fraction, you have to remember that another triangle will come inside. Means sides are smaller than the main triangle, because proper fraction is always less than 1. So this point you have to keep in your mind, that new triangle whatever we will construct must be smaller than the original one. So the sides are inside. Now to construct that triangle, we have to draw an acute angle, any measurement from B with the help of scale. So I will construct an acute angle from B. You can see it is an acute angle. Can you see this? This is acute angle I have drawn. Now we have to make 3 equal parts like the first construction. How many parts we have to make? 3 equal parts. So I will make 3 equal parts of ray BX. It is a ray BX. Now I will make 3 equal parts. This is first part. This is second part. And this is third part. Can you see? With the help of compass you have to make 3 equal parts. Here we will write down part 1, part 2, part 3. Then we have to join C and part 3. So now I will join C with part 3. So these 2 points must be connected. C and part 3 like this. Can you see? These C and part 3 will be connected. Now we have to construct the parallel line of P3C from P2. We have to make parallel line of from P2 from P to the P3C. Why we have to select 2? Because we need 2 upon 3. So total 3 parts and we have to select second one. So how will we construct that? So for that we have to construct congruent angle. For that we have to take random measurement from P3. Mind well, from P3, I repeat, from P3 take any random measurement and construct an arc like this. This arc is taken by random measurement from P3. With the same measurement, we have to construct another arc from P2. See here P2. I am constructing another arc from P2. You can see this is from P2. Can you see beta everybody? This is from P2 and this is from P3. Where both the arcs will meet, here I will write down S and T. You can see beta, S and T. Now we have to take the width of this angle S and T. This much measurement we have to take. I have considered exact this measurement, and with the help of this measurement we have to cut this arc. So here we will get the parallel line and we will construct the similar triangle. Here must be, we can write down O and here must be T. Now P2, this is P2 beta, mind well, and T must be connected. Friends, S will not be connected. See here P2 and this T must be connected. So P2 and T I will connect with the help of scale, and this is parallel. You can see this is parallel line. You see here. Now this parallel line will intersect to BC at Q, and this is T. Can you see? So parallel to P3C I have drawn P2Q. How have I drawn? Once again, from P3 take random measurement with the compass, any random measurement, and draw an arc. This arc will cut S and T. From P2 the same arc we have to construct, it will cut at O. Now we have to take the measurement of S and T, and from O we have to make an arc. It will intersect at T. Now P2 and T we have to connect, and this P2 and T will intersect BC at Q. Now friends, again we have to draw the parallel line from AC, from Q to AC. Now we have to draw this congruent angle of BCA. How have to draw? Now I will show you with the same instruction I will give you from C. So from C take any random measurement and construct an arc. With the same measurement we have to construct arc from Q. You can see in the figure properly, it is from Q. Now we have to give the name. Here I will give name W and V. Here I will give name X. X is already we have given, so Y. Now we have to take the measurement of width of WV. So this is W and this is V. This much exact measurement we have to consider, and from Y we have to cut it. So I have cut this arc. Now join the line segment from Q and this intersecting point, suppose it is D. Now we have to join Q and D. points Q and point D we have to join. Here I have joined Q and D. You can see friends, it is suppose P. So triangle PBQ. Can you see? It is a similar triangle to triangle ABC. I hope you understand this construction, and now I will give the points. What we have drawn that we have to write. First I have drawn BC 6 centimeter. So first draw a triangle ABC with given measurement. I have constructed triangle ABC. It is not necessary to show all these. Now second, what did we do? I have drawn an acute angle XBC. Draw an acute angle XBC. Then what did we do? Third, make three equal parts on ray BX as P1, P2, P3. Then join P3C. Then number 5. Construct a parallel line to P3C from P2. It is P2Q. It intersects to BC at Q. Number 6. Construct a parallel line to AC from Q. So PQ parallel to AC. Hence, triangle PBQ is a required triangle. I hope you understand this construction in a proper way. I would like to recap first. First I have drawn BC 6 centimeter. Then take 4 centimeter arc with the compass. This is 4 centimeter and cut it. And then 5 centimeter arc from C, it will cut it. Then I have joined AB and AC. Then I have drawn acute angle XBC. Then I have made 3 equal parts, P1, P2 and P3. Then join P3 and C. And then from P I have drawn an acute angle. It is arc. It will intersect at S and T with the same measurement. From P2 I have constructed arc. It will intersect at O. Then I have taken the width of this angle and arc from Q. It will cut at T. Now join P2 and T. It will intersect BC at Q. Now from Q we have to draw parallel line to AC. So from C I have constructed an arc with the same measurement from Q. Then we have to take the width of this angle and it will cut at D. Then we have to join Q and D. It will intersect AB at P. So PBQ is a required triangle. I hope you understand it, beta.